Hello and welcome to Rickster's Realm. I'm Ricky, and today's video is going to be all about what would be best for you to focus on right now. I will have the timing figured out in the description box. Please choose whichever group you are most drawn to. I'm going to get started with group number 1. If you chose the first part, welcome to the reading. Let's get into this. Group number 1, what is best for you to focus on right now? Let's see here. Group number 1, what is best for you to focus on right now? Group number 1, what is best for you to focus on right now? Okay, let me see here. So what I'm going to ramble on about, I feel that what I'm going to say is going to apply whether you are on the receiving end of this message or if you're the one doing this to another person. What I'm getting here is that I feel someone is in an energy of, this is tricky. The energy feels a little bit manipulative, but yet it's presented in a very clever way. Okay? This energy is showing up in a way that whoever's linked and connected to it, again, there's something manipulative about it, but it's a feeling that if or when you become aware of the manipulative energy and tactics going on here, if you are to call the person out on it, it's a feeling that they may have it set up in such a way that they have a leg to stand on in talking themselves out of the situation or talking their way around it, is what I'm getting. But there's still something a bit sketchy about it. There's a feeling here that what you need to focus on, this is, I'm gonna have to pull more cards, but there's something going on here where I feel, oh my God, I'm trying to think how I can explain this. Okay, there's a feeling here of there being, okay, I feel like there could be two outcomes to something. And it's a feeling that the most desirable outcome, that there's something about it that I don't feel that that's the most noticeable outcome or option, but that it's still there. Like it's like someone's hiding it in the hopes that you would choose something else that I think is going to benefit them more. But it's a feeling that, again, if you were ever to call them out on it, they'd be like, oh no, like that option was still there. It's not my fault that you didn't notice it. It's that type of energy. This is a feeling, okay, silly way for me to explain it, but to get the point across, that would be where, I say to you, okay, which option would you like, right? So maybe I'll word it in a way that we don't even know how many options there are. So I'm going to do this. Okay, so, of the cards that are here, which option would you prefer? Which would you like? So I know deep down inside, you want this card. I'm going to do this. Okay, so which card would you like? Right? So now you're going to go to either this one or this one. And it's not to say that there's anything absolutely horrible about either option, but this is the best option. This is what you actually want. So again, you see where this is going. Let's say then down the line, you find out this was here all along. Well, I'm not lying to you. They're right here. It's not my fault you didn't see it. Something like that's what I'm getting, but it's still sketchy, manipulative, because I know that it's hidden. I know it's here. I can see it right here. It's tucked right in here, right? Maybe just have it off to the side a little bit. Oh, it was there. It's not my fault you didn't really notice it. So you need to be very aware of whatever it is you have going on within your world, because there's the potential for you to not have the outcome or result to something be as amazing as it could be, because you're not noticing like something else linked and connected to it, or there's some other option that's being presented to you. But again, it's a feeling that I think someone else linked and connected is going to benefit from you going about things in a different way. So again, it seems a little bit sketchy and manipulative. And I don't know, there's something about this energy that it feels sneaky. Like, it feels like you would have a difficult time trusting this person or the situation because there's something sketchy about it. Yeah, I don't know. And another message I'm getting here, for some of you, this could be linked and connected to some type of opportunity that's going to present itself to you. And I feel that whatever this opportunity is, it's something that you're going to be very attracted to, that's very much going to lure you in. But I don't know. There's something coming through here where I feel that you need to be very observant, very aware. Don't make any quick, hasty actions. That you're very thorough in whatever it is that you're doing. Read the fine print. Like, there's just something coming through here where I feel that, yeah, I don't know, that there's the potential, yeah, for things to not play out the way that you want, but yet they could. And again, I feel like there's someone else kind of throwing a wrench in the plan. Let me see what else we get here. What is best for you to focus on? Group number 1, what is best for you to focus on? Yeah, what else am I getting here? Something's just not quite right. Yeah, something's hidden. Yeah, something's hidden. Group number 1, I don't know. You need to trust your intuition. I don't know. It's a feeling, again, that I think whatever it is that you're wanting or needing or how you want things to play out, it's a feeling, again, that is a possibility. Like, that's an option. But it's something to where I feel, like I said before, right? Where it's like, oh, I'm just going to kind of tuck this in here, hope that you don't notice it, because it's going to be a better situation and outcome for me if you choose this other option. But you really want this. Something like that is what I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like someone's being a bit sneaky and secretive about something, trying to hide something. What else am I getting here? What is best for you to focus on? And there's something from the past returning as well. What do you need to focus on, group number 1? I just feel like, yeah, you could have someone around you that I think you might have to be a little bit careful. Like, that I just don't know if they're the most trustworthy person. Let me see what else we get here. And again, if the energy is reversed, if you know this is your energy and that you have been going about things this way, or you're contemplating going about things in a sketchy, manipulative way, look, it's your life, do what you want, but I highly advise you not to. It's a feeling that anything positive that you would gain from going about things in this manner, it's not worth it to what you're going to lose. Like, this will not paint you in a high light. This will create trust issues. Something like that is what I'm getting. I'm going to pull one more card for this section. Let's see what else we get. What is best for you to focus on? Okay, this is not a set in stone message, but it is what I'm getting. For some of you, you need to be very observant when it comes to your money, like what you're purchasing. There's a feeling here that you may end up paying more for something, but it's completely unnecessary. Again, I don't know. I don't know. It's something to where you can get the same thing for less money or something better for less money. But again, I feel like that even if we just go based off of just whatever it is that you were originally wanting, it's a feeling that there's something else linked and connected to it, to where someone's going to be trying to, like, get more money out of you or something like that. Like that someone's trying to manipulate the situation to get more out of you or something. So be careful when it comes to like purchases or something like that. Yeah, let me see what else we get here. What is best for you to focus on? Okay. These messages may be linked and connected. I have no idea. This comes through as a separate energy, but take what resonates for you. What I'm getting with this card here, what you need to focus on, group number 1, you may be given a second chance with someone or something that's extremely important to you. There's something unique and rare about it, and something to where I actually feel that the majority of you would be in regret, linked and connected to feeling that you missed an opportunity with someone or something, or that you very much ruined something, that you burned a bridge. But I feel that you're being given a second chance with someone. And this is something extremely rare. It's going to sound crazy, but this is a feeling of you buying a lottery ticket that has the winning numbers, but you throw it in the garbage can. And then a week and a half later, you're like, oh, I guess I'll try again. You go, you get another lottery ticket and you win. Like you have all the right numbers again, which is completely unheard of. And that would never happen. That's what I'm getting. It's so unique and rare and it would never happen. And so I don't know. There's something here about needing, yes, what you need to focus on is what you have to be grateful for. Because the message I get with this card, this is a feeling of someone not realizing what they have until it's gone. So again, I think this is a separate type of energy than what I was just rambling on about. But again, if this is linked and connected in some way that resonates with you, take that. But yeah, there's something, another message, actually for some of you, this is already your current reality, that you are already linked and connected to this person or to the situation. And that again, the guidance is coming through for you to be very grateful and appreciative of that person or the situation that you find yourself in. Because again, it's a feeling that if that was to go away tomorrow, you would be in so much regret and sadness linked and connected to it. Because again, you could live a million lifetimes and never cross paths with this type of energy again. So there's something really special that you have within your world right now that you need to be very grateful for, or that you're going to be given a second chance or a second opportunity. And that this is something that's very meaningful to you, is what I'm getting. So overall, those are the messages that I'm getting for group number 1. And again, just to kind of highlight what I was rambling on about before, just be very observant, very careful in whatever it is that you're doing. Because again, it's a feeling that you can have what you want, even taking it back to this card here, right? It's a feeling that things very much can play out to your liking in a way that doesn't even seem possible, is what I'm getting. But that, I don't know, you need to trust your intuition on whatever's going on here. Because again, you're linked and connected to someone or to some type of situation that I feel is just kind of setting you up to have the outcome not turn out to be as harmonious as what it could be. But I feel like, again, that energy or option is there, but again, it may be hidden in some type of way, or that you kind of have to read between the lines or something like that. But those are the messages coming through for group number 1. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to go on to group number 2. Okay, group number 2, welcome to the reading. Let's get into this. What is best for you to focus on right now? Group number 2. Let's see what we get here. What is best for you to focus on right now? Okay, let me do another card here, but there's definitely messages coming through. Let's see what we get here. What is best for you to focus on? Okay, let me see here. Group number 2, what you need to focus on trying to think how to even begin this. There's a very strong, significant, serious message coming through here. This might sound harsh, but I think someone needs to hear it this way, because when this card came out first, I immediately got a message and it came through very clearly, strongly, and bluntly. So that's how I'm going to deliver it. I'm not trying to be insensitive. Someone has a completely brain dead idea. There's something that you are contemplating doing. It's an idiotic move. There's something, I don't know what is going on here. It's not a good idea. This is a feeling that if this actually plays out to your liking, it's a complete miracle. There's so much potential linked and connected to whatever this is for things to turn out so bad. So bad to where, for some of you, it would be like a huge regret. Okay, actually, let me backpedal here a little bit. For some of you, yes, it is what I just rambled on about. For others of you, there's a slight possibility that you are just completely unaware of the impact of what it is that you're wanting to do. Like for some of you, you may just be just lost in your own little world, and that you're not even aware of what you're contemplating doing and the negative effects of it, or the potential for that. Let me word it that way. This isn't set in stone to where no matter what, it's going to turn out horrible. That's not what I'm saying. But it's a feeling that if it doesn't turn out horrible, you just got lucky. And it's not worth it. Like, it's not worth it. Okay? This energy, it's coming through linked and connected to a personal experience of mine. That's where I designed this card from, was a personal experience of mine, a complete brain dead idea. And I am extremely lucky that it didn't go bad. I got lucky. I got lucky that did not turn out horrible for me. And that's why I'm so adamant about how I'm speaking about it, because someone, and again, this was many, many years ago, but I ended up doing something in a split second, in just a spur of the moment. Think, oh, I can do that. Like, nothing bad's going to happen. It was such a horribly dangerous thing that, again, I can't stress enough. I just got lucky. Like, it could have ended so bad for me within that situation that it was. Like, I look back on it now and it's like, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe something horrible didn't happen. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting. There's something coming through here about you really need to think through what you're doing. And this is tricky, though, because for some of you, you're not even going to think that you're doing anything wrong. Like, I didn't realize that what I was doing was wrong and dangerous until it got dangerous. That's what it is. And it was something then, when it's all said and done, it's like, oh my God. Like, that could have ended real bad. But in the moment, I think, it's just an innocent thing. Like, nothing bad's gonna happen. And it's, I just feel sick over it. Okay. What else am I getting here? What is best for you to focus on? Okay, for some of you, this may be, okay, this is coming through as a little bit more of a specific energy, but for some of you, I wonder if you may be dealing with some type of situation right now to where you may be feeling a bit desperate or kind of hopeless within your situation. So you may be resorting to desperate measures in how, like, to try to fix your circumstances or to go about things in a different type of way. But that it seems too drastic. Like, it's too risky is what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through. What is best for you to focus on? Yeah, there's something coming through here about you needing to be very, very patient. Don't go about things in a quick, hasty way. What am I getting? Something about like a risk assessment. I don't know if that's the right way of wording it, but that's how it's coming through to me as a message, that you need to kind of assess the level of risk or danger into whatever it is that you're doing or contemplating doing. Yeah, there's something here about you needing to be very, very patient. I don't know. And something about putting a lot of like time, energy, and love and consistency into whatever it is that you're doing. And again, that you're not quick and hasty. What is best for you to focus on? Yeah, for some of you, I think something's going on here where, again, you may not be reading a person or a situation accurately, and then the actions that you want to take then from that place, then I think could end up like taking you down a road that you're not going to be happy with. Yeah, I think, how do I word this? For some of you, I feel like there's a certain level of confusion here. Or that there's some type of illusion. What else am I getting here? What is best for you to focus on? Strong message here about you needing to trust your intuition when it comes to decisions that you're making. For some of you, I don't know if you have a lot of options or a lot of opportunities or something like that, but if you have to try to ground your energy a little bit and be very, very careful, like in the decisions that you're making. But again, for some of you, it's a feeling that you think you're viewing a situation accurately, but I don't think you are. There's a certain level of confusion here, or that you're kind of lost in your own daydreamy world or something like that. But there's something about it that I feel there's a potential for things to get dangerous, or there's a risk linked and connected to something. Let me see what else we get here. What is best for you to focus on? I feel you need to focus on what your heart is guiding you to do. Something like that. What do you need to focus on? Okay, take these messages as they resonate. They could be linked and connected. They could be completely separate. I feel that this is a separate type of energy. If it's linked and connected and that resonates, then run with it. But what I'm getting with these cards here, group number 2, I feel that what you need to focus on, you may have someone around you that doesn't really have your best interest at heart. There's kind of a difficult energy to deal with here, like with these 2 cards here. I feel like someone's dealing with someone. Okay, for some of you, you may be linked and connected to someone that's jealous of you or envious of you, but there's something about that energy that I don't think this person's going to just sit with that energy by themselves and just let it fester. I feel like they may try to sabotage you. They may try to go about things in a way that negatively affects you because it's going to make them feel better temporarily. Something like that is what I'm getting. Be very aware of, I feel like someone's omitting information is what I'm getting. And this, it just feels so intentional. Like I feel like you're linked and connected to someone that for them to show up in a very authentic energy and to be very transparent, it's a feeling that then, yes, Yes, I feel you're linked and connected to someone, that for them to show up in a way that they're expressing themselves to you in a very authentic way, being vulnerable, that you may go about making certain decisions that then this other person doesn't like, or that they wouldn't have the same control over you. Something along those lines is what I'm getting. There's something, for some of you, I feel you're linked and connected to someone that's kind of going about things in a very immature way. This is a feeling of someone not being happy with themselves, with their own life, and then again, feeling jealous and envious of another person. But again, instead of working on themselves to get themselves to a better place and feel better within their world, it's easier to just try to tear you down, or to try to ruin something that you have going on, or to try to create some type of situation to where then I almost feel that you would feel out of your element, or that you're going to feel you're kind of caught off guard. But there's something about this that, again, I feel is intentional, linked and connected to another person, that they know full well. Yes, the message I'm getting, I feel that you would say this to the person that's doing this. You knew when you started that I would lose. Something like that is what I'm getting. Yeah, something just doesn't seem quite right there. Okay, let's see what else we get here. I'm going to pull one more card for this section. Let's see what else we get. Group number 2. What is best for you to focus on? Okay, another message I do want to ramble on about for a second back into this card. What's best for you to focus on, group number 2? This energy to where I feel like someone's maybe omitting information. What I'm getting here, I feel that, and this isn't set in stone, but I feel for the majority of you, you may be easily able to expose like this person, or like the actual true information, by asking more questions. Right? That you keep asking questions until you're able to break it down to the true message. Right? That because there's something about this energy that I feel this person, they're only going to be able to talk their way around it to a certain level, to a certain degree, only for a certain amount of time. If you keep asking questions, okay, well, why? Then they're going to say whatever. Okay, why? Okay, well then why did this happen? Why is this happening? Blah, blah, blah. And it's something to where this person isn't really going to have much of a leg to stand on, because they know they're being sketchy and manipulative. And I think, again, in some ways, I think on some level, you may be able to sense it. Like this person may show up in a way that they're being really vague. Like they're trying. This is a feeling where I almost feel whoever this person is, they're just praying that you don't ask questions, you don't ask follow-up questions, because it's a feeling that they can only carry this on for so long before it falls apart. Something like that is what I'm getting. Okay, let's see here. Group number 2. We'll do one more card here. Okay. What is best for you to focus on? Okay. Something's coming through here where I feel that what you need to focus on, I feel this is linked and connected to a certain realization that you've had about someone or something, and that it is not to be ignored. I feel that you are going to become aware of certain information that you can't really backpedal from. This is a feeling of you being aware of something that may drastically change the outcome of something, or to how you're viewing a person or a situation. And again, this is a feeling that once you have that information, once you know the truth of someone or something, it's very hard to backpedal from. And if at any point in time you are doing that or feel that you're doing that, then you're lying to yourself. Because of this energy or message, it's a very significant. Again, this isn't where you can't unknow it, you can't unhear it. Something like that is what I'm getting. I feel that you need to focus on what truly resonates with you. For some of you, I feel that you've received a wake-up call, that you've come to a certain realization about someone or something, and that I feel you need to trust that. You need to let your intuition guide you. And and to form your decisions based off of that new realization is what I'm getting. So those are the messages coming through for group number 2. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me ramble on. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to go on to group number 3. Okay, group number 3, welcome to the reading. Let's get into this. What is best for you to focus on right now? Let's see what we get here. What is best for you to focus on right now? Okay, group number 3. Let's see what else we get here. What is best for you to focus on right now? She's so cute. I gotta show you my little angel right there. You precious little thing. Oh my God. Might as well just quit now. Can't make the video better than that. She's cute as a little button. Okay, let's see what else we get here. Group number 3. What is best for you to focus on right now? Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Group number 3. What is best for you to focus on? For some of you, I think something happened where you are trapped in an energy now of feeling that a bridge has been burned to someone or something that's important to you. I'm here to tell you that I do think that there is some type of difficulty or challenge linked and connected to you and another person or some type of situation, but I don't feel that it's impossible to be able to connect to this person, to communicate, something like that is what I'm getting. Let me backpedal. If for some reason there is straight up an issue in you being able to connect to another person, to communicate, there's still some type of energetic bond or tie between you and another person. And this is coming through in a very significant way. It's coming through in a way that the connection you have to another person can never be severed. Even if there's distance between the two of you, if everything's gone horribly wrong and went off track, there's still something very strong between the two of you. And I think that you feel the same way about each other, even if there is tension and difficulty within the connection. For some of you, this is coming through in a strong way that I don't know if there's someone that you're really close to that the connection fell apart or you went your separate ways or something like that. I feel like someone is in this energy of feeling so much sadness and grief, like there's loss, sadness, and regret linked and connected to something. The message I'm getting here for what is best for you to focus on right now, group number 3, it's for you to focus on what's still left, what's still available, what is going right within your world. What do you have that you have to be grateful for is what I'm getting. For some of you, I think you're very much trapped and stuck in this energy of something negative that happened in the past. There's something that's affecting you on a very deep level emotionally. I feel that this is most likely linked and connected to another person that you had a strong connection and bond to. And again, I still feel that energy is present between the two of you, but I do think that something bad happened. Things fell apart in some type of way, or there's some type of distance or separation between the two of you. But I feel that there's something about this connection that is priceless. It's precious. There's something so beautiful and wonderful about it. For some of you, I don't know, I feel like you lost someone really close to you, someone really important to you. What is best for you to focus on? But there's something coming through here about you needing, to focus on what's still available, what's still left. Because there's something, I feel that you do have something within your world, group number 3, that can offer like happiness and joy and contentment within your world. But for some of you, you're so fixated on something negative that happened, or on whatever this deep sadness is, that you feel you lost something very crucial. But there's just something coming through here where I don't feel that bridge has been completely burned, is what I'm getting. And there's a message coming through here too about you needing to be very patient with yourself, to be compassionate with yourself is what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through. What is best for you to focus on? You need to trust your intuition on whatever's going on here. There's something, I don't know. I feel that you feel compelled to say or do something, but yet you're holding yourself back or something like that. I'm not sure if there's a certain level of risk linked and connected to it that has you kind of holding yourself back. Let me see what else we get here. What is best for you to focus on? Okay, there's something coming through here about you needing to focus on being able to start over is what I'm getting. So whether this is with this person that I've been rambling on about, whether this is just a clean slate for yourself and to kind of get yourself into a new phase and cycle within your world, there's just something here about needing to start over, or again, to have a clean slate, to go about things that you feel you have kind of a firm foundation underneath you, that you can build upon that, is what I'm getting. I don't know if there's something going on here that you feel would take you outside of your comfort zone. What do you need to focus on? Yeah, there's something. I feel that you need to let something go. You need to release something. Whatever this sadness and regret is, it just has you chained, is what I'm getting. Like, I feel like it's creating all these difficulties in you being able to have what it is that you want in life. It's preventing you from being able to move forward with something. Yeah, for some of you, I think you need to focus on looking at whatever this negative situation is from a higher perspective, and to go about things in a way that, again, you can start over, that you can have a firm foundation, right? That there's structure and stability there. And that you're not just trying to rebuild on a foundation that has cracks in it. That you're going about things in a way that you can, again, kind of start over, but not go down the exact same road and have the exact same outcome play out again, right? But that there's a more peaceful, harmonious energy being brought into the mix or something like that. Let's see what else we get here. What is best for you to focus on? Group number 3. Okay, yeah, for some of you, the guidance that I'm getting here for what is best for you to focus on, I think it is about you taking yourself outside of your comfort zone, but not doing it in a way that, you're risking everything, but not to where you have to play it so safe either. There's an energy coming through here of someone being curious, is what I'm getting. Like someone just, I don't know, just to kind of put yourself out there a little bit, right? You don't have to dive in head first, but that you'll just kind of just play with the energy a little bit, just kind of see, to be curious about whatever's going on here, is what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through. Yeah, I don't know. This is sad because I feel for some of you, the way in which you're viewing whatever has happened, I think for some of you, you're making it worse in your mind than what the actual reality of the situation is, and you're causing yourself more pain. Where I feel that for you to be more curious about the situation and to gather more information, to go about things in a little bit of a different way, that I think you would be pleasantly surprised with the outcome. What is best for you to focus on? Yeah, oh my God. Group number 3. Okay. Something's going on here. I feel like for some of you, you're holding on so tightly to whatever this sadness is. It's weird because of course nobody wants to be sad, but it's a feeling that even if the universe is presenting something to you to help you get out of that sadness, it's a feeling like you just can't let it go. It's like you don't want to let it go. For some of you, I'm not sure if you're still trying to make sense of whatever has happened, that you can't fully comprehend it, so you can't let it go and move on from it, because I feel for some of you, you're in this energy of make it make sense, right? Because you can't piece it together in a way that it makes sense for you to move on from it. But I feel that what's best for you to focus on, group number 3, for some of you, it's a feeling that is right in front of your face. For some of you, I feel like the universe is trying to offer you something, is trying to offer you love, offer you something that can bring peace and harmony into your world, that can help release you from this sadness. But it's a feeling like you don't even notice it because you're so fixated on the past. You're so fixated on what went wrong, or you're so focused on what you no longer have that you're not able to notice what's right in front of you. Something like that is what I'm getting. And I know that this is so much easier said than done, but it's just coming through in a very powerful way that, again, I do feel that there's a love being offered to you, but you don't see it, you don't notice it, you're rejecting it. Something like that is what I'm getting. Okay, for some of you, this is coming through a little bit more in a specific way, but for some of you, it could be that where you're putting your time and energy and your focus into where I feel like you don't really feel you're getting anything out of it, there could be something about the circumstances that either whatever that is, it's not ultimately meant for you, or that there is something that's better for you, but that you may be viewing things from such a limited, narrow perspective that you just can't see it, right? That you think that you know your situation the best and that you know what you need within it. But again, I feel like the universe is offering you something that really can make a positive change and improvement, but that you're rejecting it. Because again, you're so focused on something else that that there's a potential that it's not going to offer you the happiness that you think it's going to. But that you're so strict and rigid about it and that you don't want to let it go. But again, there's something, again, I feel like love's being offered to you, but that you're rejecting it. Let's see what else we get here. I'm going to pull one more card for this section. Let's see what else we get. What is best for you to focus on? Group number 3. Okay. The messages I'm getting with this card here, group number 3, for what's best for you to focus on is to simplify. Okay? Don't overcomplicate things. Don't take on anything more than what I feel you're already having to deal with. There's something here about, going about things in a very simple way, right? That there's no drama, there's no conflict, that things aren't any more overwhelming than what, the situation would call for, and just something about simplifying things. For some of you, again, I think you're holding on so tightly to this sadness and the pain because it's, again, you're trying to make sense of it. But I think for some of you, I think it is more simple. I think you're complicating it. I think the way in which you're viewing things, I think you're looking at something in such a strict, rigid way and wanting things to fall under a certain category that I don't think belong there. I think there's something about the way in which you're going about things that deep down inside, it doesn't resonate with you because you know that it's not right. But that there's something else linked and connected to it that you feel so strongly about that, again, you're just having such a difficult time releasing it. So I feel like that is how this is coming through. I feel like someone, again, is overcomplicating something as a way to justify how they're thinking and feeling about the situation. And I want to make it very clear, I'm not trying to come across in an insensitive way, because I definitely feel someone's very much struggling here. But to how this is coming through with this card, I feel that there's a simple answer or solution here. And for some of you, I think that this has already been brought to your attention, but that, again, there would be something else linked and connected to the truth of that you don't like how it makes you feel, or that there's just something else very difficult to deal with. So you keep wanting to view it from this other angle. But I think all that's doing is creating an energy of discontent within you, because you know that it doesn't truly resonate with you. For some of you, I don't know if you're torn in two different directions or something like that. Because again, it's a feeling you're overcomplicating it. But I think in some ways you know that. But then to go about it in a way that's simplified, then there's still something about that doesn't sit well with you. And so it just kind of feels like a mess is what I'm getting. But I feel that you're making things more difficult than what they need to be. That this sadness that you're feeling, don't get me wrong, I think this is real for you. I think this is linked and connected to something that actually happened. You're not making this up in your head, right? Like something bad happened that's affecting you on a very deep level emotionally, but it's everything stemming from that energy that I feel things are getting out of hand. And again, that it's a feeling that you're making your situation more difficult for yourself than what it needs to be. And again, I just feel that you're being presented with love is what I'm getting, and that something's being offered to you that can bring in so much happiness and joy into your world. And you just have to be aware that you're not rejecting it is what I'm getting. So those are the messages coming through for group number 3. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me ramble on. I really appreciate it. And that's it. I'm going to go away now.